Now the big applause should go to Rich. Okay, big thank you. Rich is actually enriched our festival, being the MC for the last few years, and also have enriched our FCCM Culture Center for many, many years. When he was younger, long before he was a counselor, he was actually one of the teachers in training for our youth groups, and then in public speaking. I still have to take a lesson from him, right? So, thank you, Rich. Okay. So, well, good friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, you're all great friends and special to FCCM, to Taste of Asia. This year, we're kicking off the 23 years of the Taste of Asia. As Rich mentioned, started from the SARS. We've gone through bad times, good time, and then COVID, and then now it's going to be another good time, other than all the turmoil that we have with the down south and the world economic situation. But Taste of Asia will be there to help us to bring back our enthusiasm, and also our hope, and also our friendship among all the people that are living in Canada, and show to the world that in Canada, our community is strong. In particular, our Asian community will continue to contribute to the prosperity, to the safety, and also to the hope for our children in Canada, being the strong sovereign nation that we have. And we have a very strong sovereign in a way. Malcolm that in here, that holds the Taste of Asia, right? So this year, as I want to, maybe we'll jump into the detail, because many people are already talking about what we have for the Taste of Asia. It's still the same. It's going to be in Kennedy and Steele. We're going to close the street. We'll be converted to the giant arena, because there's no place, no arena that can host our Taste of Asia, not the big place. It's not just the best place, as Rich mentioned, it's the largest Asian festival in Canada. We're so proud of it, and many of us, and many volunteers over the years have been proud of it and grown, and also coming back to help us decades later as well, too, including like Rich. And so we thank our youth and many other leaders that are here. Taste of Asia this year will start on June 27th to the 29th, in the last full weekend of June. That's been the hallmark for Taste of Asia in the past decades, because nobody wants you to have another event, so that's why we're stuck in this. If we move to another day, we'll have created a lot of chaos. People will be very upset. So it'll be great. We'll be starting on Friday at 7 p.m. and then ending on Sunday before midnight. We turn over the road back so that people can go back to work on Monday. So the program will be exciting. Once again, we'll have the Philippine PCCF, the Philippine Charitable Foundation, help kick us the festival opening on Friday with a special program and event. And we want to thank, in particular, under the leadership of Rosemary and Virga in here. Thank you, Rosemary, for providing for the late Senator and Virga. And also, following that, we have an exciting program. We want to thank our Councillor for awarding Issa Lee for coordinating that second segment and bringing on a special celebration of Hong Kong with the Canada-Hong Kong Alliance Association in cooperation with many others, including Ben, who is here. Ben, thank you. And will be produced and coordinated for good entertainment by, our godfather of entertainment, Lau. Yeah, Lau, thank you. So that will be exciting opening act. It's A-class. For Saturday will be exciting day. The full day we'll be having from the noon with the different program. We have our local MFSC, Macam Federation, Filipino and ladies, having this programs for so many years. The children have grown up and also been part of it and coming back with us. We want to thank Alicia Chiu and the MFSC for having that program again. And we have the Indian Hour following that as well too, with thanks to Shami Joshi and the Indian Association, she's not here right now, for doing that as well. Then, of course, the exciting program, the opening ceremony, the grand opening ceremony will be from 5 to 7 on the great stage and by our host, our godfather in here, Marco. Father, thanks to Pete, will be the MC and organizing that, along with our former bond councillor, Sandra Young-Racco, who will be there. And, of course, Lisa and Rich. So we have those fantastic MCs coordinating the special with all the dignitary and community leaders. But this year, we are very proud to be chosen as the partner for the CBC. The CBC will be our partner for TasteOfAsia, the first time out of the mainstream, joining into the TasteOfAsia, working with us in promotion and then activities and post-event coverage as well too, and also will be providing us one more MC, that's one of our CBC hosts. I think at this point should be Helga Yang, and May will address that further as well too. Well, the CBC host, that's a Chinese Canadian. She was a news anchor on 11 o'clock news a few years ago, and then now she's heading up doing as a host for the CBC Toronto division as well too. She's a Chinese Canadian, grew up in Scarborough, and Markham as well too, and will be coming back as the next generation, taking the lead, working with our wonderful MC for the opening ceremony, putting us on the map across Canada. And then we'll have special reception for many of our friends and community leaders. Will be hosted by different food that we have in a VIP reception, coordinated by Patrick Yong, Patrick Yong at One Dish, and Martin Yan for organizing the VIP reception that you'll be having. And we have a special program from Fairchild TV this year, and we'll be doing a special show with the Fairchild anchors and the DJs and different producers. They will be performing on stage from 7:30 to 9 with their special programs for us and the coverage. And thank Fairchild and Winnie Wong's not here in the group, but we thank Fairchild for their support and doing it this year. Thank you. Well, the highlight for the evening and for the program is none other than our special performer all the way from Hong Kong, Fred Chang, Jiangwan. Right? And this is many people's idol. He's an A-list people having songs, actually singing many, if not most of it, key songs in the TV series and movies in Hong Kong that we've been seeing, watching on TV here, and also producing his record as well. And we thank TVB and Fred for coming over, but in particular, also want to thank our coordinator for that segment, Jenny Chong, for making all this possible and sponsoring their part of it as well too. But Jenny Chong, market development, thank you. And so on Sunday, we'll have our program. We'll be kicking off on the Sunday program with our AAA special programs that we have from the community, from community singers, aspired singers, experienced singers from the community, led by Councillor Alan Ho, Regional Councillor Alan Ho, and also his friend. The key leaders start with AAA, so that's why I say AAA group, okay, will be kicking off. And we have to fit in a special time, 11 o'clock, I think, in the morning, early morning, to get it all going as well, too. And then we have the other Chinese programs, and then also band, and also the Afghan program that will wrap up the evening. And then, well, we have the closing the street. We thank all the 500 volunteers that throughout the day and some cleaning and setting up and the vendors coming in. And this year will be ensured it's one of the best festivals that you have, but also be one of the safest and will be a model for the world to see. We have actually made the festival a little bit more streamlined, fewer booths, so that we have extra layers of double layers of protection and barriers so that cars will not be able to penetrate and run into the festival like in our tragic Vancouver and other areas. So, and we'll be having all the strong support from the York Region Police, and thank the York Region Police, Sergeant Flood, and also Constable Warren Owen there, been working with us over the past few years, and well, those were there, including protecting the Prime Minister when he came to the festival last year. And so we'll have a great event, and we thank our many other sponsors as well too, and in particular, of course, the City of Malcolm for supporting it for so many years and helping, and mayors helping actually as co-chair, starting the festival together during the SARS. And also we want to thank Destination Malcolm, and Wendy State is here. Wendy, yeah. Oh, Wendy's back. Thanks, Wendy, for actually financial support as well as promotion to make the Taste of Asia a destination for Malcolm and to the world as well. So that's great. And we really thank all the strong support from the community organization, community groups, and we'll be acknowledging some of the sponsors, and Isa will say that a little bit, some of the key groups that will be actually sponsoring, in addition to our presenting sponsor, TD Bank, as mentioned. TD Bank is not able to be here today, but of course, opening ceremony and many other programs, they will be there to be promoting and also supporting us financially as well as manpower and promotion. We want to thank TD Bank for our presenting sponsor for so many years, once again, supporting our young and old and also our business community. Thank you to TD. So I will pass on to before the mayor speaks to Isa to tell now some of the sponsors.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ing. First of all, thank you so much for coming, and just like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors that I encountered. I know Dr. Ing has already mentioned the title sponsor, TD Bank. On top of it, we were actually very glad to have Dylan Su here, who is one of the super sponsors from Tapu Hot Pot, one of our favorite hot pot parties in Markham, actually York Region. So thank you, Dylan. Dylan is also a long-time supporter since back in a few years ago. So and well, just basically it's not in order. We also have Go Place. Go Place is one of our gold sponsors. We were very glad to have their support as well. And on top of monetary sponsorships, they actually offer a lot of different features and also different options, especially serving the VIP reception. So we were actually very glad to have Go Place. Other than Go Place and Tapu Hot Pot, we also have Sunny Supermarket. I think Bill was supposed to be here, but actually he has something caught up, so probably he'll be here soon. We'd like to thank them, the Sunny Supermarket, another silver sponsor. We also have Sunny Communities, who is also one of the long-standing sponsors. This time they are also helping us a lot to help us. Yes, as one of the bronze sponsors, right? And other than Sunny Communities, we also have the Canada Hong Kong Alliance, which Dr. Henry has already mentioned. We're actually very glad to have a CHKA and Ben is here too, to help make this event a more fulfilling one, and especially beside the monetary sponsorship as a bronze sponsor, they're actually chipping in as sponsoring the stage for that night. That's why we are having June 27th, starting from 9:30 onwards. That's going to be like a tribute to Hong Kong music, a live concert. And we are very honored to have Lau Ye to be our chief producer for the entire concert. So that's going to be another highlight for the night as the first night of the Taste of Asia. And we're also very, very glad we just talked about it, that we're so glad to have His Worship, our Mayor, Prince Robert, to be part of the opening kickoff singer for that particular time slot, for that particular concert. So in order to celebrate the 10th year of the Canada-Hong Kong Alliance, the Canada-Hong Kong Alliance is always a friend for the city of Markham, and what I remember always, since the start, 10 years ago, we were having our opening ceremony just beside the Taste of Asia, like in the then Market Village area, to have the kickoff ceremony. And well, time passed, and now it becomes the 10th year. So we were actually thinking it would be a very good, good opportunity to take the spotlight on the Taste of Asia stage to have this wonderful celebration of this milestone. So once again, thank you so much to Ben, Mr. Ben, and the organization for having this great idea and to make just to fulfill the stage to be more like a successful one. And did I miss anything over there?
Well, also we thanks to Lisa for the great work, but also we have also Marvin here from the active community, and they will be actually sponsoring, but they will have a golf tournament in July, and the proceeds also supporting the Taste of Asia as well too. Mark, thank you for the support. Thank you.